Hello, I'm Dr. Tom, and I'd like to welcome you to another spectacular Friday update. And I will tell you that inside the world of the Global Information Network, we are seeing record numbers of people who are taking advantage of our Spring Forward promotion, where we have waived, because of the economic situation worldwide, we have waived the join fee for GEN. In essence, you can become a member by just simply beginning to pay your $150 a month dues. And we are seeing a tremendous response. Thank you so much to those of you who are referring your family, your friends, your acquaintances, your sphere of influence, your circle of influence. Those people are now beginning to reap the rewards of a new view of the world through the eyes of study in the Your Wish is Your Command, the Success Mastery course, by becoming a member of your club. So congratulations to those of you, and congratulations to you new members who this may be your very first Friday update, and I will tell you congratulations, you have made a spectacularly wise choice in these disturbing times. They're disruptive, let's call it. Life is different than we've known it in the past. And it touches all aspects of so many people's lives. And this is the perfect time for you to understand the benefits of the Global Information Network. We'll get to that, more on that in just a moment. I also wanted to remind people of the timelines to be able to receive Level 8 training for free with KT. Those are really two simple, very easy to understand qualifiers. You must be a dues-paying member, paying the $150 a month inside the Global Information Network by December 31st of 2020. The second requirement is for you to actually be a Level 7 member by the end of December in 2021. And you will have made your consecutive, in other words, you consistently stayed at that 150 level. It's uninterrupted for you to get there. Those are the only two things that are required for you to receive benefits. The benefits of literally tens of thousands of dollars of free training from KT. I mean, I don't know how much more simply we can identify that for you. Understand that in the meantime, while you're getting to that Level 7 level by the end of next year, the next calendar year, you have also been able to experience the enhanced content that we've added to the program for those next, let's call it, 20 months. There is spectacular information on the Terrific Tuesdays by Tom Ward, on the Wellness Wednesdays that I'm hosting. As an example, I interviewed Dr. Tom Morse, a Level 7 senior officer, GEN member, medical doctor, trained in emergency medicine, to get his views on what's going on right now in the world. And so please, go to the website, find the Wellness Wednesday aspects. There's tremendous information. We are going to periodically be releasing a Financial Friday bits and pieces of information and tips for you, if you will, that Lee Kinney is going to be behind. So there again, added content, the member development series. Tremendous information. I'm going to be doing one this week that talks about reaching higher states and moving you into a higher spiritual place, because it's important to understand that the challenges, the changes, the opportunities that you have as a result of listening to your training are unprecedented. Whether that growth comes from physical health, whether it comes from physical exercise, whether it comes from your business enhancements and opportunities, or whether it comes from your changing of spirituality. This is a planetary shift. This is not just you, and it's not just your hometown. This is everywhere. And therefore, the opportunity is everywhere. And for us to come together as a global community and begin to send and receive that type of information is unprecedented. There's never been an opportunity where everyone's attention can be refocused. It's a choice. Do you choose to refocus on the positive? Do you go in the world of faith? Or do you subscribe to the world of fear? There's plenty of opportunity for you to move into fear because it's there every day. So by that I reference the news media and the people who have not been trained in the Success Mastery course, the people who've not taken control of their environment and their reaction. You see, the actions that are going on out there, many of them, this is a classic example that I've referred to a number of times on these Friday updates, that there are kinds of stresses that you can control and kinds that you cannot control. You cannot control let's just use an example, what the government says, or if your state says, or if your country says, we're on lockdown, you can't go. That's something you can't control. You can't change that. However, you can change the way you react and respond to that. You either have action or you have reaction. In some cases, you start with reaction. How do you take that in? What's your teachability index? What's your ability to change? What's your ability to learn new concepts? How do you respond to that? And it's all about this glorious training that we have in the Success Mastery course. I will tell you that we again have been in contact with the hotel in Las Vegas. They are still scheduled for a mid-May opening of that city again, and we will keep you posted on exactly what that status is, and we'll do it weekly on what happens inside the world of Vegas for our next major event. And all we can do is react to what's available to us. And we will make great decisions based on what's best for the club, what's best for each of you, what's the smartest environment for us to proceed in that endeavor. You know, we will get past this. Humanity will get past this. The Global Information Network will certainly get past this because there's a timeline involved, and we will begin to communicate to you as we know updates and information, and we will pass that on, and we will respond accordingly, and we won't raise our blood pressure or our anxiety levels because certain things are in our control and certain things are not. Those that are in our control, we're going to respond to in a very positive and forward-thinking manner because that's what our training teaches us. And you know, this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to begin to speak to others about Jen. This is the perfect time for a number of reasons. Number one, there's no entry fee. You can just get started. Number two, we're releasing this week the audio that Bruno did a specific training on for us. But even before we knew this was happening, he released a sponsorship training. It's actually a video that will be out next week. This week, you have the availability of the audio, so you can listen to that, begin to speak to other people and have them take advantage by the end of the month because that's currently where this promotion is slated to end. So this is the perfect time. It's the perfect opportunity. There's a captive audience. People are at home. People have more free time, if you will. So let's move them into a positive environment. Let's show them a way in which some people think differently than the panic that is surrounding, than the disruption, if you will, that's taking place all over the world. This is the perfect time. It's the perfect time to plug into our system. It's the perfect time to learn our basics. It's the perfect time for those of us who are members to go back and re-listen to Your Wish is Your Command. It is the number one source. It was the number one vehicle, the number one venue for the largest number of people to join the Global Information Network in history. Go back and listen why. Because see, in this new unit of time, it will trigger new memory engrams for you. It will trigger new thought processes. It will trigger new, manifesting thoughts that you have. Because you are different than you were when you joined this club. Those of you at the upper levels certainly know and understand and appreciate exactly what I'm speaking to, specifically speaking to. It's not just a new unit of time, it's a new you in a new unit of time. Go back and review some of your basic, fundamental concepts of who do you listen to. It will resonate with you at such a different place than it ever has in the past. Because you've had to make choices over the last 8 or 10 or 12 weeks to decide who you do listen to, and what do you discern from that? What do you glean from that conversation? And what are their objectives in telling you the information that they have? What's their biased opinion, first of all? Because people have a bias. There's a reason why they're either being paid to deliver this information or being paid by people to deliver a certain message. It's not an accident what's happening. It's a situation that is taking place live, and it's like a live test of your training. Are you going back to? It's easy to do. It's easy to slip and slide back to and be surrounded by former friends who still think a different way, the way that you used to think before you said, just let me take a deep breath. As a matter of fact, breathing is incredibly important. I'm going to take a number of deep breaths because I'm going to work on my cardiovascular system. I'm going to work on my respiratory system because that seems to be the weak link in this battlefield, if you will. So let's strengthen that area of your life. Do the mortar march, do the 4 squared breathing, do your breathing exercises. There are lots of ways to strengthen your system. Do your martial arts. Do things that get you outside and exercise. This is the perfect time to bring together your entire being into a congruent energy ball that has this invisible force field that allows you to communicate articulately with your circle of influence, your sphere of influence, your friends, your family members. People who have said you're different over the years, yes, I have become different because I'm growing. You see, I'm listening to my Terrific Tuesdays, and I'm listening to my Wellness Wednesdays, and I'm listening to my member development series, and I'm taking advantage of the opportunity to understand the financial aspect of what can occur here and how I can refine my business, and because so many of you are small business owners. A huge majority of a vast majority of our members are small business because, see, they're entrepreneurial in spirit. They understand that you don't always have to do things the way everyone else did. Find your niche. Find what's important in your business. Find a way in which you can relate that to an area where people are currently struggling, because people are currently struggling in certain areas. Some businesses are booming. They've never had a better business opportunity. Some businesses are closed. They've never had a more stressful opportunity in that way. If your business is one of those, when you reopen, how can you be better? How can you better serve your customers? How can you better message to them what you are about? What sets you apart? What makes you different? How is it that you are going to succeed moving forward? This is a real live test. Take advantage of it. Pass the test. Spend some time thinking about how you can reinvent yourself, you can reinvent your business, you can reinvent your clientele, you can reinvent your marketing, you can reinvent your messaging, you can reinvent your thought process, your thinking process, the very who of who you are in your being right now. There's never been a better time. This is the time to enhance your spirituality. This is the time to enhance who you actually think and feel and are becoming. It's like a perfect time at the mid to end of April. It's like another new year. We can come up with resolutions that happen. You see, you don't have to wait until December 31st to come up with a New Year's resolution for January 1st. You can do it today. Do it right here in April. Do it right now in the Spring Forward promotion by sharing this messaging with other people so that we enhance the club and we grow the club and we grow our entire collective energy ball. We just did a call with Blaine, and I did a call with the Inner Circle members, and they're sending out messaging for you. They are supporting you. They do it every day. They do it for you. They do it because they know it works and they know it helps and they know it assists the capable to become more capable. That's what we're about. You see, there's never been a better time. There's never been a better price. It's just simply start paying your monthly dues. This is the time for you to take massive and immediate action. This is the time to change your life. This is the time to change your family. This is the time to change your legacy, if you so desire. Maybe you're right on course. Maybe you're right on schedule. If so, congratulations. If not, this is the time. I'm Dr. Tom. I look forward to sharing another Friday update with you next week. Have a safe week.